What's the scariest encounter with a stranger you've ever had? I'm starting to feel panicked by these realizations that I am indeed alone, and if he were to do anything, nobody would know. This man is just sitting there not saying anything. About 30 seconds passed between the last words I spoke to him. I'm feeling uneasy about him looking around. He seems to be contemplating something. That's when he goes, "There really isn't a lot of people out here, huh?" Straight out of a horror movie, I got full body chills, and somehow my fight or flight kicked in and I lied with a smile on my face. "Oh no, there's a ton of people up the way." "Yeah, about 8 or 10 different people." He just goes, "Oh." Still sitting there, not really saying much. About 30 more seconds pass between us. I'm just figuring out an escape route if this man tries anything. He finally goes, "Okay then, I'm going to keep walking. Maybe you'll be here when I come back around." I'm like, "Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna get out of here pretty soon. Bye. Have a nice day," thinking that he'll just go, but no. He asks me, "How do I get to the other side of the river? Can I cross over this log here?" He's talking about a log that is on the right side of me that would take you directly behind me. I'm confused by why he would cross right there, when there are plenty of spots to cross over. I try convincing him to go somewhere up the way, but he insists on crossing over this log. As he does, I move over to the other side thinking, "Oh F no, I am not letting this motherfucker come up behind me and snatch me." As soon as I swim to the opposite side, he goes, "Where'd you go?" I'm thinking of escape routes as he says this, and I just go, "I'm still here. Bye. Have a nice day," just trying to end the conversation. So he leaves. I'm sitting there with a mix of emotions and anxiety, wondering what to do. I didn't want to leave. I had only been there less than half an hour, and I didn't want a man to spoil my day. Plus, I just kept trying to convince myself I was paranoid, that I had watched too many true crime shows. I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay there and swim, but a little voice in the back of my head just kept saying, "You need to go. You wouldn't have gotten this feeling if you weren't in danger. It's better to be safe than sorry. Nobody knows you're here and you have no service, just go back to the car." So I begrudgingly pack up my stuff, and walk back up to my car, my heart still racing. As I walked back, the 2 people who were originally there were gone. And there was no sign of the man on my way back up. I get back in my car and drive down the road back to the day-use area. I figure, let me just dip in the water real quick, there are plenty of people around, I don't want to leave just yet. I park my car on the side of the road once again and head down into the river area. I jump in the water and lay myself on a rock. To make a long story short, another dude comes out of the bushes and starts talking with me, offers me meth, and starts openly smoking meth in front of me. I have trauma surrounding substance use that triggers my anxiety, so once this starts happening I go F this and gather up my stuff and run back to my car. It's only been about 20 minutes between me leaving the other spot and coming here. My anxiety from the situation develops into a small panic attack. I start driving to try and get out of this situation, just thinking, why can't I go for a swim without feeling unsafe? I drove about 3 minutes before I finally just pulled into a pullout because I was shaking so bad and I needed a minute to calm down. I remember that ride feeling like a blur, just total panic. Not more than 15 seconds after I pull into this pullout, a car pulls up right next to me on the road and makes a full stop. It's the original hiker from before. Here's the thing, another car was already behind me before this car showed up. This makes me panic more. I immediately lock my door and I'm just thinking, how the F did this dude find me? He's motioning for me to roll down my window. I stupidly rolled it down. He says something like, "This is so crazy, I saw your car driving past me." I'm confused, and a bit scared at this point, thinking, how did this dude know what my car looked like? Did he see me get in my car the first time around? Did he see me get in my car the second time, and then follow me? There's no way he saw me in my car just now, because he was approaching me from behind, so he knew my car. I'm freaking out, wondering what this dude is going to do. He then looks to see if any cars are coming. He reverses and pulls in as close to me in the pullout as he can, leaving me barely any room to pull back onto the road. I'm thinking, what in the F is about to happen? He's just smiling at me and he goes, "Are you sure I can't have your number? Are you sure?" He's looking around as he's saying this, making me feel like he's watching to see if anyone is coming. I'm confused how he doesn't even realize I'm obviously distraught. I'm obviously crying. I finally realize, I have to just tell this dude to F off or he might not leave. I look at him dead in the eyes and I go, "I don't want to talk to you. I'm having a panic attack, leave me alone." I start to roll up my window, and get ready to floor it if I have to. His smile quickly turns into the most angry look as he leans his head as far out the passenger window as he can. Before my window completely closes, I hear him lose his crap as he shouts at me, "You're effing lucky you didn't give it to me." And then quickly speeds off. That sentence made my panic attack even worse. I don't know what this man's intentions were, but I could tell there was something way off about him.